was like, hata nyinyi mnapenda machicks.
So,
the next story we have to talk about is the worldcoin. Now, Brian was telling me how he's so passionate about this story as we were on commercial. So, Brian, tell me more.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about worldcoin simply because it's a new model where we get to interact with digital currency. Why I'm skeptical is because I'm skeptic about cryptocurrency and digital currency in general because of how people trade. Now, this is a new one by OpenAI. Ule found our OpenAI, Sam Altman. So he came up with this new model where they, first of all, ask you, are you a robot? Then they'll give you something. It's an orb where you scan your eye because it's a form of identification. Then as soon as you join in, just by proving that you're not a robot, wanakupatia a token. Now, their token, I don't know how much it's worth right now, but we've been warned by that we should be very vigilant about trading in such a currency because there is the Office of Data Protection has actually issued a notice that wase wanafaa kuwa very careful before trading in this. So we should study it first and get to understand what's going on. But Wakenya ni nani, the queues in malls, because most of the orbs have been set up in malls. Now watu walikuwa wanapanga laini kwenda kwa some of the supermarkets and malls where they have that orb where you scan your eye for identification. Why this is such a big hit is simply because we've had so many millionaires out of the exchange of cryptocurrency and other forms like Forex. So kila mtu anaona hapa hivi ndio ataomoka, and everyone has been told that if you invest in technology or digital currency, then you're bound to make money. Mariam knows why I would never invest in WorldCoin, because once bitten, twice shy. I lost a couple of dollars on the same because I did a bad investment. But that does not mean that I'm discrediting WorldCoin. That is just a personal statement to tell you that before you invest in crypto, study it well so that you can be able to trade as an individual, as compared to giving someone the responsibility and then kikurambe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone here anataka ku invest in WorldCoin.
No, that is why nimeona watu wengi kwa mall.
Yeah, watu wengi wanaenda kwa mall because of that.
Nimekutana mtu namuuliza, hata kuna watu wanaenda hapa hawajui ni nini. Hapo nauliza mtu, mbona mko wengi hapa? Akaniambia coins.
The orb for scanning your eye ndio ina attract watu, I think, genuinely. Because most people, first of all, the whole point of crypto is that, you know, it's super valuable, it's hard to mine, it's expensive to trade, and that's how it draws part of its value, right? But then if you're telling me all I have to do is scan my iris and you'll give me a coin, it's not that valuable. Like, the reason why money is valuable is scarce. We're chasing it forever. Kama tu scan iris alafu unapewa, then, you know, it's not really giving value. I don't know how this is going to work out.
I think that is the start. That is where they're starting. But I've seen a lot of people complain about crypto. So naangalia huyu mtu ana complain na bado nitampata hapa kwa hii. So
it's tricky.
I think in a few, as Brian said, tunaweza kaka hivi tena wameanza kucomplain tena, hey, hapa nilioshwa nimefanya nini.
Alafu izo all the irises that are being scanned. I don't know if it sits well with you guys, them having a database of so many people's irises which are used for facial recognition. Ukifungua simu na macho, when you're CCTV in, like, you know, some places like China, they're scanning your iris. At airports, they're scanning your iris. Like, all that data, I don't know, I'm kind of uncomfortable with it. But I know people are probably going just to see the orb and have it, like, scanned there.
And get a coin for so long for people who don't know what exactly is happening.
Oh, and by the way,
and they think it's just free money that they will be getting to pay some bills here and there. The queues were ridiculously long. Did you see it? Outside the mall. Just going and I'm like, do they know what they're queuing for?
Most of them don't, but of course there's one of my friends who's already enrolled in that. It used to be a WorldCoin, and it doesn't really affect because your eye is unique. Just like your fingerprint can be compromised, but your eyeball cannot be compromised. No maana inatumia kama unique identification. The only problem with that is kuna watu wataoga, kuna watu wataoshwa, na kuna watu wataomoka. So it depends with where you want to be. I think the first people to invest in this wataomoka if they have great explainers. Kuna wale watu wataoga because watakuwa wanacheza hawa wase wenye wajui vile WorldCoin inafanya. Na kuna wase of course wataumia definitely, because you might be tempted to allow other people to invest in that on your behalf. Alafu hivyo ndio utaoshwa. Kitakuramba, man.
Sorry, Brian, I was just thinking someone will be sold a physical WorldCoin and beware. nipe, you know, 20K.
Kuna 20
This is your worldcoin.
It's so funny that's what you were thinking about, because I was thinking about major and I was like, okay, wadundani uchekeshane. I'm like, oh, that's not, it's not where he was going. So let's talk about this show.